Stop Shay.
Stop Shea. That's a good point. Yeah. So you got it. You got it. You're locked in. Here we go. There he is. Warming up. Yeah. You're in every NBA arena. You're like between the hoops for
Mhm.
broadcasting, so it makes it easy to see everything, which is really nice. But they're always in different spots. Like sometimes it's on the floor, sometimes it's up like this one. Um, but you get to go to watch NBA games everywhere, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Well, what do you think? Are the Clippers gonna make the playoff run? How do you feel?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. I
Yeah.
feel good. I like this shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
It's very nice. I
Thank
need one
you.
like that too. Sweet. Sweet stuff. So you born Clipper fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name?
What do you think of Intuit though?
It's pretty cool.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It's your first time here.
No, I danced for the Clippers.
Oh, let's go. We see you practicing on the weekend.
Yeah.
You be here Sunday?
For the Warriors game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, big game. Big game. Do you like that?
Yeah.
The dance?
Yeah. It's fun.
How do you get into dance?
I was just like moving around the house a lot, so my parents just kind of put me into
Not a
dance.
lot of energy.
Yeah.
This is a good job for that too. It takes a
Mhm.
lot of energy. Every time a broadcast ends, I'm ready to go to bed right away. I'm sure you
Yeah.
do that with dancing too, right?
Uh huh.
So do you guys rehearse outside of game
Yeah, we have like rehearsals every Tuesday.
every week?
Yeah.
Wow. Where is that at?
It's in this like little room. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere around
Somewhere
here.
around
And
here.
yeah.
In the arena?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. That's all. How is this your first year doing that?
It's my 4th year.
Whoa, you've been doing this in second grade?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, you've been here longer than me. You're only my third year. You're a pro. You're a pro. That's our favorite. Don't tell Clipper Spirit. That's our favorite dance group up here in the business. We enjoy it. You guys bring the energy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good stuff. Carlo, is there anything we should look out for tonight? Like any advice for tonight's game? Yeah. Good question. Well, the Thunder play really fast,
Yeah.
and they like to run and get out in transition. So I think the biggest thing is, can the Clippers hang on to the basketball, right? We'll see if they can't turn it over too much today because OKC is so good. And the other tough part as a broadcaster, when you know a team's playing super fast, is you got to be always focused on what's going on the court because sometimes, I'm trying to read something on my board and I look up and the other team has the ball and I don't know how it happened. You know what I mean? So I think that's a big thing. But you seem like you got it. You're locked in. You've already performed in front of this arena.
Yeah.
What's doing it on the radio? Same thing. It's great. Yeah. So where are you gonna be during the game? Do you know? Kind of roaming around. Over there. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's all the media people. So everyone who's covering the game, they all stand and sit over there. And the nice part about being a media member is you get free food every game. It's pretty sweet deal. And you don't have to pay for a ticket.
Mhm.
It's not too bad. Yeah. Nice. We got good tickets today. Hopefully a good game
Yeah.
coming up on it. We need some playoff games. So we'll see. We need this one. Jay, what do you think about right now? Like what's going through your head? Like thinking about preparing for the game. Not what you're worried about. I know you're too confident, but anything that you're like looking at.
I think just having fun.
Look at this. All right. So I have this note card of things I try to improve, and it's what's the bottom?
Have fun.
And smile. It's the most important thing. You got it, Bill. You're locked in. You're locked in. Because people are tuning into basketball, right? They might have had a long day. Something might have happened that wasn't super fun for them. They want to hear you having fun. You guys have fun. You got it. You're locked, James. You're gonna take my job next year. I'm a little worried. What do you think? What do you think of how these are formatted? Would you do it any differently? Is it too small of text? People always tell me they can't read it.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
See how the names are. Some people color coordinate the whole thing.
Mhm.
And what's your game day setup? Like, you're obviously watching the report, but are you using this at all?
Yeah. It's a good question. So this is this will give us the home monitor. So like on replays and stuff, we can watch what the TV sees. So like we can say like, oh, this happened on the replay. And then this right here is NBA courtside, which is all our stats. So you can pretty much see all the stats throughout the game, which is pretty nice. And it updates super fast. And then, I got a great team here. Adam does our reads, and he'll bring us in for every break and let us know when we got to, like, maybe pause 10 seconds. And then Jake makes everything sound super, super well. So Roy's in good hands. And the whole key is having a really good statistician, too. And Joey, our statistician, makes me sound really smart, even though I don't know what's going on. So it's all about the teammates around you. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. If you,
I think that's good.
Yeah?
Any parting wisdom you have?
Man. That's a good question. I guess, it seems like you already know this, but, like, the biggest thing is always have fun with it, you know? Like, this is sports. It's not serious. And we're just out here having fun and enjoying Kawhi Leonard playing his best basketball of his career. How about that, huh? That's pretty fun. Yeah, man. And then I would also say, like,
Daniel, you got me?
be you know what I mean? It's all about just being yourself when it comes to broadcasting. Seems like you're a confident young man. So you're on your way.
Check.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, James. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Feel free to have this. That is yours. Great to meet you, man. I'm excited to see you kill it on
Yo,
Friday.
Daniel. He might have took off. I was talking to him a second ago.
Awesome. Thank you, man. That was great. James, enjoy the media seats. I love it. Yeah, I'll see you on Sunday. All right, you ever see the guy filming himself around here? Oh, let's go. I appreciate it.
Good stuff, James. Daniel? Daniel?
Double A. You alright?
Yeah. Just trying to see. I don't hear Daniel. I also thought we were starting at 6:30.
Daniel Wes. Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
He said he'll be right there.
Oh, okay, he texted you?
Yep.
All right. Maybe he's in the bathroom.
You can't text me, huh? I see
Well,
how it
you
is.
know.
Adam, I'm going to be recording you all game.
Sweet.
Who lost the bet?
Just want to let you know. For the TikTok.
Oh, so somebody lost the bet then. Okay.
No.
Dude, I thought tip-off was at 7:30.
Oh,
I
really?
said it like 5 times last night.
No, don't worry about it.
I was about to take a nap and wake up at 6 in my car. I was so tired.
No, I'm good. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Yo, what's up?
Just making sure we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
I'm going to need a nap before I go home tonight. I'm tired.
Jake's pulling some crazy hours.
I'm telling you. I talked today, too. And then had a meeting for an hour. I thought I was getting fired.
Ready?
What they want to talk to you about?
Giving me more classes.
Hey. Congratulations.
Do you
Thank
want me
you,
to
sir.
act like the camera's there or just
No, you can if you want.
just act natural?
You always act like the camera's there. You always break the fourth wall every time you do stuff. I see you.
The Danny Hurley allegations?
Dude, I knew that kid looked familiar. He's a kid Clipper.
Seems like a charming lad.
Yeah, he was super nice. Very, very nice for a young kid. He was like super kind. And
Yeah, it's
oh,
he's
here we go. This is
homeschooled,
good.
you
I
know?
need this in my script. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't want people to see this much of my process.
Really?
I have no
Oh,
visual for whatever those sounds are.
oh, that's me. Well, in my TikTok, I talk about how Adam scripts his whole pregame show. So it was him typing.
What?
I type out the opening intro.
What?
Hey,
No.
slow down. I also said you book your guests several days in advance. You know.
All right, so all types of lies.
So no. It's when I was in stand-up comedy, they talked about bending the truth. That's what I'm doing.
You were in stand up, Carlo?
Yeah, worst class of my life.
Oh no.
I think I got a D.
It's not easy, man. I've tried it.
That stuff's impossible. Try standing in front of a bunch of people who don't care about you and make them laugh.
Yeah.
But is there something that you kind of took that you're like, you just noted away that helps you?
That's a good question, Daniel. Yeah, it gave me the ability to say screw it a little bit more.
Yeah, see, there you go.
It also told me that all you can control is your own reactions. All right, we're going live here.
Hey,
probably.
get a clue, Blue. Can we see how this season ends first? My God. Can you guys relax?
Chat already started.
Dude, Joey, I might do one of these. It's pretty awesome. I'm a big boy. I like it. Oh, here we go. Let's get Adam's intro.
I feel like Carlo's right in my face, man.
I'm gonna be in your face all the time.
We ain't wasting no time when it's go time. You're listening to Clippers Countdown. Welcome into Clippers Countdown. Your lead in to today's Clippers action. Push it to the deadline. Push it to the deadline. This is Los Angeles Clippers basketball.
Kawhi comes up with it. Superman slam with the right hand.
We about to put the energy on elevation. LA Clippers basketball on the LA Clipper Audio Network. All eyes on us. Got the world watching. A pregame look at your Los Angeles Clippers. Yeah, it's time to start it up. Come on. Now, here's your host for Clippers Countdown, Adam Oslin.
Welcome into Clippers Countdown as your 41-38 LA Clippers host the 63-16 Oklahoma City Thunder tonight here at Intuit Dome, who with a win can lock up the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. But your LA Clippers, they have a goal of their own. With the victory tonight, they can make it 15 consecutive seasons of finishing with a winning record and extend out the longest current run in the NBA. Plus, it can help them get a little bit closer to nabbing the 8th spot in the 7-8 play-in, opening up a chance for 2 opportunities to get into a playoff series. And speaking of number 2, the guy who wears it for them in Kawhi Leonard showed again why he should be All-NBA first team this year.
10-0 Clippers, not even 3 minutes in. Lopez finds Kawhi left wing. He dribbles. He pulls up. Left wing 3. Bangs it in. Plus contact. Kawhi at the left elbow. Turns. Free throw line jumper online. Hits the front rim. Off the backboard. He banks it in. 11 with a claw. Kawhi, left wing. Spinning. Stepping back. The 3. Bullseye. On the right wing. He surveys. He dribbles the left hand. He gets to the rim. The floater. The finish. Kawhi Leonard with the bucket. And for the 55th straight game, Kawhi Leonard's got 20. Clippers can retake the lead. Kawhi straight away 3. Got it! Kawhi Leonard putting the cape on for the Clippers. He's got 32.
Kawhi ended up with 34 in just 30 minutes, with 15 of his points coming in the third quarter, allowing him to sit in the fourth as the squad went on to beat the Dallas Mavericks by 13 and grab their 41st victory of the season and their 35th win since starting off 6-21. Here was Coach Lou postgame talking about that goal of turning things around and going 35-20 the rest of the season after starting 6-21 and being able to achieve it.
Like I've always said, just our coaching staff and our players, just to have the mindset to, go through tough times and, dig your way out. And I give all the credit to our players and our coaching staff. The coach has done an unbelievable job, all season long, just staying positive, keep showing the guys the ways to get better. And our players, like you said, for sticking with it, not just the guys in the locker room, but Zoo was a big part of that. James was a big part of that, Kobe Brown. And so just, having the mental fortitude to just say, you know what, we're 6-21, that's over, that's behind us. Let's, start from here. And I give our guys a lot of credit. They really hung in there, and we've been able to get to this point.
They're a resilient bunch. They found a way to persevere, and with a win tonight, they can once again have a winning record this season for the 15th straight season. Clippers taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off about 59 minutes away. Coming up here on your pregame show, you're going to hear from assistant coach Dante Jones. A little bit later, we'll have your courtside reporter Lauren Rosen on. But up next, it's your radio voice of the Clippers and Carlo Jimenez. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
There's nothing holding me back.
Oh, yeah. All right, be right back.
Farther during Toyota's Perfect Timing Sales Event. Get into a fuel-efficient new Toyota with great offers
Sunday,
and make every mile count. Choose an all-hybrid Camry with incredible MPG and dynamic
You're
performance.
all welcome to come.
Or go
I'd love to
all-electric
have
with
you.
Toyota BZ with impressive range and smart technology.
After the game?
Efficiency
After
meets
Adam's
capability right when you need it.
Up to you guys.
We
You
make
don't
it
have to.
easy.
You don't have to.
Toyota,
Yeah,
let's go
Double check,
places.
see what's going on.
No worries. No worries.
Choosing a reliable Toyota is a smart move. Toyota Care makes it
What time
even
is it?
smarter with no
5:30.
cost maintenance for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. You're covered
I
for
was
all normal
this
factory
close
scheduled
to
services
just
like
be
oil
sleeping
changes
in
and
my
tire
car. You guys
rotations.
where's
even
that? Where's that?
24/7
Because I thought I
roadside
had more
assistance.
time.
Toyota Care. It's extra peace of mind that comes standard on every new Toyota. Valid only in the continental U.S.
It
and
happens. It
Alaska.
happens.
We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
It happens to me all the time.
Clippers fans, watching from the couch is fine, but the real show, that's in the arena. And when you've got to be there to catch all the sights, sounds, and
Okay, wanna hear my
styles in
theory on
person,
why we're
Ticketmaster's
today?
got you covered.
Pure
As the
conjecture.
official ticket marketplace of the
Pure
LA
guess.
Clippers and the NBA, Ticketmaster has tickets available to every
but Garland
game.
is playing
Even if you're making a
Um,
last-minute decision,
I think
Ticketmaster's got you
San Antonio
covered.
plays Portland
And when you're in the building,
And I
you
think
don't
if the
just
Spurs
see the
had saw the
highlights,
Clippers
you
had
feel
everyone
I'm
on the
back.
injury
that
report,
no-look pass
they would've
that
been
makes
like,
the crowd gasp,
we're not
that
gonna
dunk that rattles
But-
the rim and shakes the
but I think
arena,
because
that buzzer beater that has
where
everyone
everyone's
on their
playing,
feet. And
now
even if the
incentivizes
fit
the
checks
Spurs
off the
to play
court, that
hard,
make you do a
hopefully
double
beat the
take.
Portland
So
Clippers.
throw on your jersey, grab your
They
crew,
don't
and
have
lock
one.
in your tickets at Ticketmaster
multiple
today,
guys.
because nothing beats being able to say you were there. Get tickets.
A game theory.
Ticketmaster.com/Clippers.
theory.
Grab them before they're gone.
Why doesn't play that?
Ticketmaster.com/Clippers. And we'll see you courtside, LA.
What he gets to is 20 or 15.
Streaming on the iHeartRadio app. This is the
Ethical
Los
hoops.
Angeles
You can still drop
Clippers.
50.
Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Clippers taking on the Thunder here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off about 57 minutes away. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Osland. It is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Coming up in just a little bit, you're going to hear from assistant coach Dante Jones, but join the show right now on the last back-to-back of the season is your radio voice of the Clippers and Carlo Jimenez. Carlo, how are we doing?
Adam, I can't believe we made it. It seems like every year when the schedule comes out and they go, oh, the Clippers have 18 back-to-backs, you're like, oh, my goodness, 18 back-to-backs? But we made it. We made it. We made it to the final one. I can't believe it. For the first time, Adam, I have this note on my board all year long. The Clippers do not have the most back-to-backs in the NBA for the first time in 3 seasons.
Shocking. It just took
It
them
is.
building their own arena and finally getting a little bit more of a favorable schedule
Who would have
here.
thought? Who would have thought?
Clippers found a way, speaking of who would have thought, to survive after starting 6-21 this season to get to their 41st victory last night, winning 116-103 over the Dallas Mavericks right here at Intuit Dome. And they have a chance to do themselves one better by getting another win in their last 3 games to get to their 15th straight winning season here. Speaks to Coach Lou, the squad. They never gave up on this season, Carlo. Very impressive feat, but Coach Lou talked about post-game. We're trying to get into a playoff series.
Yeah, they feel like there's more to have with this season beyond just getting back to 500. And I think that really speaks to the way the Clippers have not only turned the season around, but understand that that's just a stepping stone to their goals for the rest of the year. So really impressive to see this Clipper team have this type of turnaround. We mentioned it post-game, but it is the greatest mid-season turnaround an NBA team has had. No team has been 15 games under 500 and finished above 500 in the history of the NBA. Clippers have an opportunity if they can get one more win to be that first team ever. Miami was 15 games under 500 and finished 41-41. Clippers have gotten to win number 41. So we'll see if they can get to 42. I think tonight is obviously a tough test. You got an Oklahoma City Thunder team that's playing for home court advantage throughout the playoffs up until the finals, and they'll probably have it in the finals because they've got the best record in the NBA. And so they have a lot of incentive to win today. And the Clippers playing on the second night of a back-to-back. Although, Adam, the Clippers playing a lot better offensively. They've seemed to find their rhythm. We'll see how great Kawhi Leonard can be today, but no Darius Garland is going to make it tough.
Kawhi with 34 last night in just 30 minutes. Didn't have to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Darius Garland helped him out there with 10 of his 22 coming in the final frame. But this Clippers team started off up 17-0 over the Dallas Mavericks. They were up by 23. As many as that in the first quarter. There was a bit of a letdown, but in the end, Kawhi Leonard got your rest in the fourth quarter. They won by 13.
Yeah, they did, and I think that's important, right? You check those boxes. Even if you had beat them by 20, if Kawhi didn't play in the fourth quarter, that's a win, and the Clippers didn't have Kawhi play in the fourth. His 12th 34-point game at 34 years old last night against Dallas. I mean, that is just unbelievable for Kawhi Leonard. This is a guy, Adam, I believe had 4 30-point games last year for the Clippers. Now did play limited minutes. Didn't really play at the beginning of the year. But Leonard is one of 3 Clippers all time with Harden and Dominique Wilkins that have multiple 34-point games at 34 and is the franchise leader in that category per JoeyKimballStats.gov. So big stat there by Joey. It shows the longevity and the eliteness that Kawhi's playing at. I mean, Tomer mentioned it earlier this season, but nobody's had a career high in points per game at year 14.
Yeah, it's truly impressive. He should be all-NBA first team. He had 15 of his 34 points in that third quarter alone, took over the ball game. The step-back threes, he went 6 of 10 from the outside. Clippers overall 14 of 37, shot 38%. Dallas went with maybe their worst three-point shooting game of their franchises. His 6 of 33 for 18% in that ball game. I don't know if it was all Clippers defense, but it was good to see. I mentioned that quick start they got off to. That's something Coach Lou has been waiting for on both ends of the floor, and we at least got that yesterday.
Yeah, the Clippers, I mean, we jump out 23. At one point, it was 27-4 early in that ball game. That was huge for the Clippers. It's the second lowest three-point percentage a team has had against the Clippers all season. The Lakers shot 15.8%, 6 of 38, back on December 20th at the start of this 35-17 run for the Clippers. And you know, that is one thing that the Clippers, I don't want to look too far ahead, but Oklahoma City is not the best three-point shooting team in the world. They are a good three-point shooting team, but they're not otherworldly like they were a season ago. So maybe the Clippers can win the three-point line because Oklahoma City doesn't defend the three-point line very well. They're bottom 10 in the NBA in three-point defense. So 2 areas, the three-point line, the Clippers have to win if they want to win tonight. You saw how big it was in that game against Dallas. In fact, Adam, when Clippers hold their opponent to under 20% from three, no surprise here, but they're 9-0 their last 9 games.
Clippers taking on OKC tonight here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off 52 minutes away. Carlo Jimenez is on the call. Coming up, though, he's got his one-on-one convo with assistant coach Dante Jones right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Now's your moment to go farther during Toyota's Perfect Timing Sales Event. Get into a fuel-efficient new Toyota with great offers and make every mile count. Choose an all-hybrid Camry with incredible MPG and dynamic performance. Or go all-electric with Toyota BZ with impressive range and smart technology. Efficiency meets capability right when you need it. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Choosing a reliable Toyota is a smart move. Toyota Care makes it even smarter with no-cost maintenance for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. You're covered for all normal factory scheduled services like oil changes and tire rotations, even 24/7 roadside assistance. Toyota Care, it's extra peace of mind that comes standard on every new Toyota. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Clippers fans, watching from the couch is fine, but the real show, that's in the arena. And when you've got to be there to catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the LA Clippers and the NBA, Ticketmaster has tickets available to every game. Even if you're making a last-minute decision, Ticketmaster's got you covered. And when you're in the building, you don't just see the highlights, you feel them. That no-look pass that makes the crowd gasp, that dunk that...
And we really have come a long way since the last time they played the Thunder.
...beater that has everyone on their feet. And even if the fit checks off the court that make you do a double take, So throw on your jersey, grab your crew, and lock in your tickets at Ticketmaster today, because nothing beats being able to say you were there. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Clippers. Grab them before they're gone. Ticketmaster.com/Clippers. And we'll see you courtside, LA.
This is LA Clippers basketball. The LA Clippers. Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Clippers hosting the Thunder here at Into a Dome. Tip-off 49 minutes away. Welcome back. I'm Adam Osland. It is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Coming up, we'll go back in time and Clippers Rewind. But first, we head back over to your radio voice of the Clippers and Carlo Jimenez.
Thank you so much, Adam, here with assistant coach Dante Jones before the Clippers take on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ty talked about continuing to build with that small ball five after the game. What's the next step for that group?
Just the continuity of it, right? Learning how to play off each other, what's most likely going to happen when we put guys in screening actions, just the feel, the connectivity of the unit is going to come with just more reps and more time together.
Season high 11 rebounds for Brooks, season high 10 rebounds for Derek Jones Jr. How does it change things when you have those guys so engaged on the glass?
Especially when Derek Jones Jr. is on the offensive glass, it just gives us extra possessions. He uses athleticism in a positive manner, not just for dunks or getting out in passing lanes. The offensive rebounds helps us out a great deal, getting us extra three-point looks. When Brooks gets on the boards, his size, his presence just opens up a lot of different things for us.
Last one for you, but this is your final back-to-back. Dante, I know you played in triples, though, which is back-to-back-to-back. What is playing in a back-to-back-to-back like?
It's demanding. Just you're putting your body through that. You have to recover. You have to make sure you take care of your body, eat right, sleep right. Just the sleep demands of it all tend to weigh on you, because after games, your body doesn't want to shut down at a normal rate. The long nights, the hydration part of it, those were the hard parts of the back-to-back-to-backs.
Thank you so much. Best of luck.
Appreciate you.
Dante Jones there pregame with Carlo Jimenez as we get set here at Into a Dome. Clippers, final back-to-back of the season. They're on the back end of it. Winners last night by 13 over Dallas. Tonight, they host the Oklahoma City Thunder here at Into a Dome. Coming up next, we're going back in time and Clippers Rewind right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
To the homies getting money, playing fellas like dummies.
The Tacoma, I very specifically got it for camping, off-roading, and adventuring.
Toyota makes the vehicles, you make it yours.
It has a camper shell on the back, roof racks up front and back. It has Fox suspension, so that has been amazing. I have not done bumpers yet, but that's going to be next.
Now it's easier than ever to modify your Toyota at your local Toyota dealer. We're partnering with leading accessory brands like ARB, Fox, Rigid, Rhino, and more, so you can customize with confidence.
Recently, we took it to Colorado, did a few trails out there. That thing is just solid as a rock. My name's Brianna Pizik. I have a Toyota Tacoma off-road.
From lift kits to camping gear, modify your Toyota truck or SUV at your local Toyota dealer just the way you want with warranted custom work. Or shop online at toyota.com/accessories. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
From the producers of The Crown.
You are invited to attend an interview, the position of assistant dresser. For Her Royal Highness the Duchess of York.
Comes a new BritBox original drama inspired by a true story.
As time passes, speculation is growing. Could Jane Andrews have killed the man she loved?
Starring Natalie Dormer and Mia McKenna Bruce.
I don't want an ordinary life. How did it come to this?
The Lady, streaming March 18th, only on BritBox. Watch with a free trial at BritBox.com.
Chick-fil-A SoCal is proud to be the official chicken sandwich of the LA Clippers. At any home game, if the visiting team misses 2 consecutive free throws in the fourth quarter, fans in attendance receive a free Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich via the Chick-fil-A app. Download the Chick-fil-A app and make sure your location services are enabled to claim your offer before midnight. Download the app today for additional exclusive offers. Chick-fil-A SoCal is proud to be the official chicken sandwich of the LA Clippers. Remember, eat more chicken.
Let's get back at it. This is LA Clippers basketball, right here on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Clippers taking on the Thunder. Here into a dome. Tip-off is about 45 minutes away. Welcome back in. It's Clippers Countdown. I'm Adam Moslin. Coming up, your player to watch, Lauren Rosen, will then be here. But first, we're going back in time in Clippers Rewind, going back to January 30th of 2012. We're talking 14 years ago. Liam Neeson's movie The Gray was out, where he was in the wilderness fighting wolves. In fact, it was the Swell and the Wall using his character from that movie on poster boards when the Minnesota Timberwolves were in town recently. Rihanna's We Found Love was at the top of the Billboard charts. And at Staples Center, Lob City was in full effect, and Blake Griffin was claiming yet another victim who dared to challenge him near the rim. This time, it was Kendrick Perkins from the Thunder.
Ball up top, watched by Westbrook. It's a screen from DeAndre. Goes down the left baseline in front of the Oklahoma City bench. Vinny Del Negro wants a whistle, nothing coming. Paul finds Griffin inside. Oh, my goodness! Has lightning struck twice? Blake Griffin may have just Mozgov Kendrick Perkins. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's one of those dunks where you remember where you were when it happened. It was so emphatic. And yes, it was like another Timothy Mozgov type of dunk, or when he got Pau Gasol multiple times in one game. But that dunk on Kendrick Perkins by Blake Griffin was an all-timer. Happened back in January of 2012 at Staples Center. Blake Griffin, one of the best to ever do it in a Clippers uniform. And I like his coverage on Amazon Prime. Very good as a studio analyst. Clippers taking on OKC tonight here at Into a Dome. Tip-off 43 minutes away. Coming up next, your player to watch. I'm Adam Moslin. You're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
Always trying to find that perfect fit? The perfect certified pre-owned truck or SUV? Well, on FordBlueAdvantage.com, you can find a certified pre-owned SUV or truck with all the benefits you get at your Southern California Ford dealer. A Ford-backed warranty, a multi-point inspection, and even a Carfax report, so there are no surprises. Ford Blue Advantage helps you focus on what's next, turning your vision into reality. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car buy.
I felt like I
built
checked
for
on the
you.
schedule. I know they flexed this one
Clippers
because it was on
fans, watching
ESPN.
from the couch is fine, but
Maybe
the
schedule
real
I was looking
show,
at still had
that's
it
in
in
the
there.
arena.
Man,
And when
I should
you've
double
got to
check.
be there to catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person, Ticketmaster's
I was
got
like,
you covered.
I
As
didn't
the
see
official
Kawhi
ticket
warming up
marketplace of
when I
the
walked
LA
in like I
Clippers and
normally
the
do,
NBA,
'cause,
Ticketmaster
that's
has
right
tickets
before Coach
available to
Lou.
every
I'm
game.
like, oh, so
Even
Kawhi's
if you're
out
making
tonight.
a last-minute
Joey's
decision,
like,
Ticketmaster's got you
no, I
covered.
saw him earlier
And
warming
when you're
up.
in the building, you don't just see the highlights,
what do
you
you mean?
feel them.
You don't
That
wait
no-look
till,
pass
like,
that
before
makes the
Coach Lou.
crowd
He's like,
gasp,
Coach Lou already
that
went.
dunk that rattles the rim and shakes the arena, that buzzer beater that has everyone on their feet. And even if the fit checks off the court, that make you do a double take. So throw on your jersey.
I have the app one that's built into my calendar, so they had it at 7.
Nothing beats being able to say you were there. Get
that's
tickets
what I
at
use, too.
Ticketmaster.com/Clippers. Grab them before they're gone.
You're not an idiot, Adam.
/Clippers. And we'll see you courtside, LA.
Streaming on the iHeartRadio app. This is the Los Angeles Clippers. Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Knowledge in the rhythm. This is what I'm using to come up with a style, so I'll interact all together better with the crowd.
Clippers taking on the Thunder here at Into a Dome. Welcome back. I'm Adam Moslin. It's Clippers Countdown as we get set here. Tip-off 40 minutes away. Coming up, we'll have Lauren Rosen on and your injury report. But first,
This is LA Clippers basketball.
Watching this guy play right now is really something.
Players to watch.
you know what? I'm going with JC. John Collins had 12 points yesterday, 5 of 11 shooting, just 1 of 5 from the outside. After he was fantastic against Sacramento, his first game coming off the bench. He's already back in the starting lineup because no Darius Garland, so John Collins will be back in there. Interested to see how much he plays. if he can go for 15 plus, an efficient 15. Need his energy in a game like this against OKC. This Clippers team, can they slay the Dragon at the end of the season and get a little bit of momentum going into Portland on Friday night? They'll need a lot from John Collins in this ball game. He's my player to watch. Tip-off 39 minutes away. Coming up next, your injury report, and then Lauren Rosen. You're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Now many people know of me. I'm the D into the O and the O into the C and the C into the P.
Before you begin your road trip, you need to ask yourself the important questions. Like, do you really need...
Man, I don't know if it's weather or like fan protests, but the Minnesota Twins right now are having like Oakland A's type attendance numbers.
in Idaho?
Like I could count the people in the frame right now.
Here. With the Kia Sportage X-Pro's
Talk
class-leading
about my
cargo
Sacramento
space,
A's like
you'll
that.
have
I'm
room
sorry.
for what you need. So go
No, I'm talking about with it before. Now Sacramento, that's actually they're pulling more there, I think.
So essentials. It's up to you.
It only fits
Your
like 10,000,
adventure
right?
rolls on
Yeah.
their way. The 2026 Kia Sportage
Sacramento's being done dirty with that too.
and second row
Like if you're gonna be there, at least call yourself the Sacramento A's. Like, come on now.
keep the adventure going.
Yeah.
Kia.
At least they put Sacramento on the jerseys, but I'm like, no, you can't be like mercenaries for 2 years.
Traffic laws. Comparisons.
What is this? Not soccer.
Space behind second row seats in the subcompact
I've seen
SUV
some
class
alternate
according to
hats
Kia
out there with like an
segmentation
S.
as of October 2025.
But I don't think they're official.
Yeah.
But I
The
think I need
spirit
to get
of
one.
Rwanda is
That'd be
a
nice.
sensory and emotional sound story that celebrates Rwanda.
They might be getting an
as more
MLS
than
team
a
actually, Sacramento, as they should.
feeling
Yeah,
that
they
connects
do great
people.
Yeah.
Nature.
Do you know they're supposed to have a team and that fell through due to COVID?
Where you see it.
There was
It's
a
in the
time
beat
they
of the
thought
drum, the sway of the
back in the
trees,
Kings'
the
heyday,
breath
they
of the
had a
land
hockey
that
team
never
coming.
sleeps. It's
Ooh,
not
that
just
would-
a game. It's a fire. It's a feeling. It's us, Rwanda, where every
Is that before the shark showed up?
What if your
No.
instincts pay off?
The Sharks
With
were around for
Robinhood
a
prediction
while.
markets, you could put
That whole Sharks thing is weird.
events that matter to you.
Where it was like they wanted to relocate the team and then the league said no, so they got an expansion team, but they got to like take half the Cleveland players with them or something. It was weird.
Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps.
I find the most random stuff on Wikipedia.
Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
This is LA Clippers basketball. The LA Clippers. Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Clippers taking on the Thunder here at Into a Dome. Tip-off 37 minutes away. I'm Adam Osland. Welcome back in. It is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Coming up, we'll have Lauren Rosen on in just a few minutes. But first, your injury report. OKC is healthy. They're ready to go. Second night of a back-to-back, though, but they won big, and I mean big, over the Lakers last night. So they still have some guys well-rested. As for the Clippers, still no Isaiah Jackson, but we did get word that he could be back on Sunday in their final regular season game or back in time for the play-in game next week. That's your status update on Isaiah Jackson. Darius Garland, meanwhile, still not playing both ends of a back-to-back with that left toe injury management. Clippers, Thunder, here at Into a Dome. I'm Adam Osland. Coming up next, your courtside reporter and Lauren Rosen will be here, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Down for real, don't stop, just keep rolling downhill, crash and burn.
You can dream big and live large, but do it in a compact truck. A truck so versatile, so adventurous, it just won Motor Trend's Truck of the Year and the North American Truck of the Year. The Ford Maverick is everything you need with 42 miles per gallon at the best MSRP of its category. It's time to see Ford in a new light. Visit your Southern California Ford dealers today for the best deals.
Need a little help
got Carlo
starting your
last
day? Your SoCal area Chick-fil-A has delicious breakfast options just for you. Whether it's the chicken minis, egg white grill, or the classic
Never
chicken
seen Jake in
biscuit
chat, or
served on a
have I?
freshly baked buttermilk biscuit.
I
Enjoy
don't do
breakfast with
chats.
Chick-fil-A.
Like, I don't go
served
into
until
them type.
10:30 a.m.
But I'll talk.
Download the Chick-fil-A app today to make your
You don't have a
mornings
burner
easier.
here in the
And
chat?
make sure
Nah,
you
because I'll
know
tell
you
it to your
attend the
face.
Clippers
You already
game
know.
at Intuit Dome.
I don't
You
need to
can
hide
receive an
behind
original
a screen.
chicken sandwich courtesy of Chick-fil-A SoCal. Go Clippers!
What up?
Business moves fast.
Thanks for doing this.
Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door, And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes.
She's here.
Visit USPS.com/groundadvantage to learn more.
Chick-fil-A SoCal is proud to be the official chicken sandwich of the LA Clippers. At any home game, if the visiting team misses 2 consecutive free throws in the fourth quarter, fans in attendance receive a free Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich via the Chick-fil-A app. Download the Chick-fil-A app and make sure your location services are enabled to claim your offer before midnight. Download the app today for additional exclusive offers. Chick-fil-A SoCal is proud to be the official chicken sandwich of the LA Clippers. Remember, eat more chicken.
Let's get back at it. This is LA Clippers basketball. Right here on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Cute. Clippers taking on the Thunder. Here at Into a Dome. Tip-off just about 34 minutes away. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Oslin. This is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Coming up, your drive around the league, but first join the show at Lauren M. Rosen is where you find her. Oh, and also courtside. She's your courtside reporter for the Clippers. Lauren Rosen is here. Lauren, thanks for doing this.
Adam, it's been far too long. I'm so excited to be with you, your listeners, and, of course, the chat.
Let's go. Hopefully we'll have more opportunities. You know, they get into a playoff series. We're all hoping for that to happen. In fact, Coach Lou last night, I like the fact that immediately, yes, he congratulated the players. He took all the credit away from himself, dispersed it to the players, the coaching staff for winning 35 games after they started 6-21. So they're ahead of his 35-20 prediction. But he also said, basically, job's not finished. We're trying to get into a playoff series here.
100%. They're unwilling to accept this as the victory, but I think you and I can agree that it is certainly a victory, right? This was a huge deal. I think at the time when Ty said it, there were very few people outside of that locker room that believed that this was going to be a possibility, right? 6-21 is a tough start for any team, regardless of talent. And this is a team that believed at the time that it was much better than its record indicated. But then they went out and they really proved it in a very special, very significant way. So for as much as Ty Lue doesn't want to accept that as a victory, understanding that there's more that they want to do, I think you and I can agree that it's something that is certainly worth, at least at this point, celebrating a little bit.
No doubt about it. This Clippers team winning by 13 last night over the Dallas Mavericks here. Final score was 116-103. Kawhi had 34 in 30 minutes, Lauren. He didn't even have to play in the fourth quarter. Kind of helped his own cause with how good he was in the third quarter there. But good to see Kawhi, even though he's working through that wrist issue, still finding ways to be that efficient out there.
And for the second time this week, not having to play at the end of a game. That's exactly what this Clippers team wants to be doing. It's certainly what it wants to be doing right now. And of course, these last 3 games of the season are a different caliber of opponent than the last couple that they've seen, but they're coming in at the right time. Of course, we'll talk, I'm sure, about availability. No Darius Garland tonight means that they're going to be a little bit pressed in the backcourt, but having Kawhi back, the fact that he's now had 2 fourth quarters off this week, these things all matter. They matter now. They matter for tonight's game. They matter for the last 2 regular season games. They'll matter in the play-in and will continue to matter in the playoffs. So you love to see, like you said, the team doing what it needed to do in order to get Kawhi that rest down the stretch last night.
You mentioned Darius Garland. Yes, he's not playing tonight, but he was very good in that fourth quarter last night to make sure Kawhi could stay on the bench with having 10 of his 22 points. And you were in the locker room, I think it was up in Sacramento recently, talking with him and the players of just what he brings to this team. It just seems like just fresh energy there. He's fit in perfectly.
He could not be more delightful to be around. And those are, of course, my limited touches as a reporter, as a broadcaster with the team. Darius could not be easier to get along with. And I have found that to be the case. His teammates have found that to be the case. Kawhi Leonard has been effusive in his praise for Darius. And something that I remember now, going back to his first week here in LA, he was still injured. He wasn't yet playing. And he talked about the fact that from a personality perspective, he prides himself in being a bit of a chameleon, right? So the guys with the most energy on the roster, a Chris Dunn, for example, adores Darius Garland. And Darius knows how to get up and communicate with Chris Dunn on his level. But then when it's time to deal with some of the more mellow guys, the Kawhi Leonards of the world, the Brook Lopez's of the world at times, who have a little bit more of an internalized vibe with things, Darius can go to their level as well. And I think in a point guard, in a leader, in an important sort of cornerstone piece for this team as it moves forward, someone like Darius Garland that can bring that chameleon energy into the group and have everyone respond so positively to him immediately, it's going to pay dividends, Adam. We talk about this all the time. I think the off-court factors when you bring a player into, or not necessarily even off-court, but the qualitative metrics on a player, right? I find to be often underrated.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes to Darius, he's someone that is bringing a really special qualitative metric to this group. Not unlike, by the way, what Ty Lue is able to do, the way he's able to communicate with everybody. There are so many parallels between the two of them. I could go on and on about it. I will save it for a night when Darius is playing, right? Because I don't want to get the people too excited about Darius Garland on a night tonight. The second night of a back-to-back, of course, played heavy minutes last night. He has the night off this evening. But he's been an easy fit personality-wise on the floor as well. And I'm excited to see how he grows with this group.
You brought up his buddy and his backcourt mate once again in Chris Dunn, who has been starting. And Coach Lue said last night he will be in the starting lineup moving forward. Chris Dunn back in the starting lineup. You like the move?
I do. And I think, listen, the Clippers were in a situation where they had multiple good options for the starting unit.
Yeah.
Chris Dunn, and I talked to Ty Lue about this before the Sacramento game when he made that change back to adding Chris Dunn to the lineup. And he was pretty clear about the fact that Chris Dunn and John Collins, who of course are the two pieces that have been interchanged in the starting lineup, are such massive parts of this team. It's more about figuring out when their minutes fit with the other guys that are out there, right? And so lately the team has found, and it's going to continue to want, someone like Chris Dunn available to guard the best player, right? So that Derek Jones Jr. can guard the best player, Chris Dunn can guard the best player. When you have both of them out there, guess who doesn't have to guard either of the top two players on the opposing team? Kawhi Leonard, who has been shouldering such a heavy load for this team. So, of course, that's sort of some of the methodology behind putting Chris Dunn back in the starting lineup. But, of course, John Collins being the team's primary backup five, also something that the team did not plan for. And so letting him come off the bench, focus on that, and then find a rhythm, which, by the way, he's done very, very well in that role as well, and will continue to, I'm sure, when Darius comes back into the lineup. It makes sense, and I think that they both took to their new roles pretty quickly, easily. I mean, Chris Dunn, John Collins, both now have been in and out of the starting lineup. They've both responded as positively as possible to that type of move. Just the ultimate professionals and two guys you should be happy to have in the locker room.
You talk with JC post-game after his big win and his big game over the Sacramento Kings on Sunday. He's always struck me as a pretty even-keel guy. He's great for vibes, another great locker room presence there, but to also see him just being able to scale down his game or scale up his game coming off the bench and leading the second unit, it's impressive the versatility he has.
Yeah, and it's interesting. We've sort of gotten to this theme now in tonight's segment where we're talking about the metrics that don't show up in the box score. And I think that John Collins, yes, like you said, he's been a chameleon. He's been able to do whatever the team needs from him. When they're playing big lineups, he's able to find a way to fit in. When he's the big in the lineup, he finds a way to fit in. But in the in-between moments, he's also been really special, I think, for this team. I think back to the trade deadline, it's a small thing, but it's something that, again, if you're me, these things matter. When I observe, I think that these things really matter. So what I'm getting towards is Ivica Zubac used to be the one that gathered the huddles and broke them down. So win on three, defense on three, victory on three, whatever it was, family on three. Zoo was the one that would choose those, right, every time out. And so when that player exits the team, someone's got to step in for those. Again, they're small, but they're team building, they're tone setting little moments, and someone's got to do it. John Collins stepped in right away. And I think that that's interesting. He's new to the team. He's still relatively new to the system, and he's so willing to step up when the team has a hole, whether it's something like that, breaking down the huddles or stepping in as a backup center. He's just down. He's just ready to do it. And I think that John Collins has been a pleasure to be around for the team, for the coaches, for us, because of how willing he is to do whatever's needed on any given night. And tonight, it's stepping into the starting lineup again.
Yeah, he's back in his familiar spot. The intangibles are great with this squad right now. They're taking on OKC tonight here at Intuit Dome. Lauren Rosen, I gave out my player to watch. That would be John Collins tonight. Okay. Interested to see how he does. Who's your player to watch for the Clippers?
My player to watch. Am I allowed to do this? It's been a while.
Oh, come on now.
Kawhi Leonard.
Wait a second.
Why
okay.
not?
At first, I didn't know you were going there.
So here's why, actually. We're coming down to the end of the regular season. Tonight's game features two guys that could make first team All-NBA.
Yeah.
He is quite literally the player to watch tonight. I'm just excited to see, watching Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over the last few years has just been a pleasure. If you like the game, You got to like his skill set. I know people will pick at certain things that he does or certain ways that he is able to manipulate the game in his favor. I don't care.
He's
and
crafty.
And by the way, I'm someone that always enjoyed James Harden's game. So if we are going to be a fan of the way that James Harden manipulates situations in order to help his team win, we can't be critical of the way that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does the same thing. That being said, Kawhi Leonard for a long stretch of the season was the best player in the NBA. You could consider him still perhaps the best player in the NBA. So any opportunity for me, just a fan of the game, to see two of them go head to head, and of course without Darius Garland, who of course has been a secondary if not primary scorer alongside Kawhi, his responsibilities grow tonight. It's the second night of a back-to-back. Again, let's not take for granted how many times he's been able to now be available on second nights of back-to-backs. And it's just good for the game to see Kawhi and Shai going head-to-head at the peak of their powers. I'm looking forward to it. He's literally the player to watch.
No,
Sorry.
You made your case.
Thank
You
you.
cooked with that. Kawhi Leonard, Lauren Rosen's player to watch. I got John Collins. We'll find out with Carlo in just a little bit here who he is choosing. At Lauren M. Rosen is where you find her. Lauren, any last words here?
I was just going to say, if you've been listening, you know I still know ball. Just because I chose the best player doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about. I really do believe that's the player to watch tonight. Of course, if they are going to beat the best team in the West, it's going to be a total team effort. Shouts to guys like Jordan Miller, like Kobe Sanders, the guys that have been stepping up in these situations all season long. So those are my honorable mention guys to watch.
Well reasoned, well thought out. I'm going to have to step my game up next time around with my player to watch. Maybe I'll use this as a way to get Kawhi Leonard on Friday night in Portland. Lauren, thanks so much for doing this once again.
Adam, thanks for having me. I'll be back soon.
At Lauren M. Rosen is where you find her on all social media platforms. You find the Clippers taking on the Thunder tonight here at Intuit Dome. Final back-to-back of the season. This is the second end of it. Tip-off 23 minutes away. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. Well done.
Carlos been teaching me to TikTok. So now if you guys want to follow me, now it's actually getting good over there.
During Toyota's
This should make an appearance.
Wow.
I'm being featured, guys, on Carlos Next or one of the next.
Wait, Carlo's about to be featured on my TikTok.
Oh,
I think maybe I'll post that one tomorrow.
y'all got the Marvel Cinematic Universes of TikToks going on.
No, it's getting really crazy. It's getting really. Then there's going to be a Brian feature as well this week.
Are you you're doing the Portland game, right?
Yes. I have the last two.
All right. We need that
What
good
if you
post
could
game
feel
interview.
every pass, every shot, every moment of the game? Well, now you can.
I hope so. What's up, chat? What are we doing in the break? Pretty bold call going with Kawhi, but Cook. Thank you.
You think I haven't taken him this year? I
I'm just
have.
here to bring the hot takes. I'm here to get a little spicy on the stream and pick Kawhi Leonard as my player to watch.
Look, Kawhi versus SGA is fire. Come on, now.
Carlos says he can't hear
Why don't
us.
you put your damn
Carlo
headphones
just
on?
doesn't want to talk to us.
Carlo,
She knows
why
ball.
being
Thank you,
shy?
Ronald McFall.
That was a great
Our
explanation.
queen is
Oh my
spoken.
God! See, you know what? I need to come on this show more often. It's very good for my ego. Thank you, everybody.
Hey.
You guys help. You guys help me out for sure. I needed this boost. Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that.
With impressive range and smart technology.
Actually, really funny.
Carlo, put down the Ralph Waldo mic.
Hey.
Do not like that.
It's
Okay.
a Carlo, the chat said, pretty bold call going with Kawhi, but Cook.
You picked Kawhi as your player to watch?
He literally is the player to watch.
He is literally cheating. But
Two
all
of
right.
the best three players in the league this season going head to head.
The chat also said Carlo has people bringing him pretzels somewhere.
I do, yeah.
Jackson Jr.
That's all Joey Kimball, baby. Shout out Big Joey.
Laura, you got the update on Isaiah Jackson, right? Maybe, I thought I heard maybe Sunday or the playing game. Possibility.
I don't like to give updates before they are given.
Streaming on the
formally.
iHeartRadio.
No, I saw someone
This
tweeted
is
it
the
earlier.
Los
Someone tweeted it, but
Angeles
it wasn't from the
Clippers.
team, so
Heard
I don't like to get into
exclusively
that.
on the
But yeah,
LA
he said
Clippers
he's feeling better.
audio
He's ramping up. He's on the floor.
Wait, who tweeted it?
Fingers crossed.
About to stop the stream. Clippers taking on the Thunder here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off is 21 minutes away. Coming up, and we will get back to Carlo Jimenez here.
I don't want it.
I'm Adam Moslin. I don't give a damn what you want. Coming up, Carlo Jimenez will be here. Big brother Jake, I mean, it's in his contract. Come on now. But we do want to get your drive around the league. Clippers taking on the Thunder. As you know, the Pistons won a little bit earlier, 137 to 111 over the Milwaukee Bucks. Jalen Duren had 21 and 9 in the victory. Magic 132, Timberwolves 120. The Magic had been struggling. They probably needed that one. Cavaliers at home over the Atlanta Hawks. Donovan Mitchell-Spida had 31-7 in the win. Coming up, back to Carlo Jimenez as we are 19 minutes away from tip-off. Clippers and Thunder, second night of a back-to-back here at Intuit Dome. Thanks again to Lauren Rosen for joining us. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Always trying to find that perfect fit? The perfect certified pre-owned truck or SUV? Well, on FordBlueAdvantage.com, you can find a certified pre-owned SUV or truck with all the benefits you get at your Southern California Ford dealer. A Ford-backed warranty, a multi-point inspection, and even a Carfax report, so there are no surprises. Ford Blue Advantage helps you focus on what's next, turning your vision into reality. Ford Blue Advantage. Used car line that's built for you.
Clippers fans, watching from the couch is fine, but the real show, that's in the arena. And when you've got to be there to catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the LA Clippers and the NBA,
JoeyKimballEats.com.
Tickets available to every game. Even if you're making a last-minute decision, Ticketmaster's got you covered. And when you're in the building, you don't just see the highlights, you feel them. That no-look pass that makes the crowd gasp, that dunk that rattles the rim and shakes the arena, that buzzer beat.
A minute.
Everyone on their feet. And even if the fit checks off the court, that make you do a double take. So throw on your jersey, grab your crew, and lock in your tickets at Ticketmaster today. Because nothing beats being able to say you were there. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Clippers. Grab them before they're gone. Ticketmaster.com/Clippers. And we'll see you courtside, LA.
No, I don't want.
With Progressive customer service.
Have you heard Joe Buck's bathroom story?
You never have to miss a
No,
single
no,
one of
no.
your favorite sports.
It's
Because
not
you'd
about
much rather watch
your
a ball go through a net 124 times in
Pause.
48 minutes
The
when you
low,
don't really have to
like
pay
it,
attention
the
until
low.
the last two, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily,
Carlo, you know the Joe Buck bathroom story?
online or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the middle circle.
Oh, no.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
This is LA Clippers basketball.
Called a touchdown.
Heard exclusively on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Clippers taking on the Thunder here at Intuit Dome. Tip-off 17 minutes away. Welcome back in. I'm Adam Osland. This is Clippers Countdown, the official pregame show of your LA Clippers. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll get to your keys to victory. But first, back over to your radio voice of the Clippers in Carlo Jimenez.
What?
All right, Carlo, let's talk about OKC, the best team in all the land. That's at 63 victories, but they need one more to secure not just the number one seed in the Western Conference, the number one overall seed that they would have should they win tonight. Last night, they got run off the floor in some other place in Los Angeles against some other team out there. How rested are these guys? Did they not play at all in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, no, they didn't play much, Adam. You look at the starting five, really nobody played more than 30 minutes in that ball game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander played 28, but that was the most for that OKC team. So they're well rested. Isaiah Hartenstein, Adam, in his last 3 games, hasn't played more than 21 minutes because they've won by 30 in all of those. They're good. They're good. Since February 26th, OKC is 18-1, the best record in the league. 18-1 since February 26th. They're first in defensive rating, first in net rating, first in opponent points off turnovers, and second in turnover percentage to Miami. So they do about everything right. The couple things that maybe the Clippers could take advantage of, we mentioned earlier, OKC 22nd in the NBA in defensive three-point percentage. They're also 28th in offensive rebounding percentage. Now, when you shoot the ball at one of the best marks in the league, you're not going to have a lot of offensive rebounding opportunities. Right. But maybe the Clippers an opportunity to take advantage of those chances. It's going to be tough against OKC. They're just so good, and they're playing their best basketball, which is hard to believe, but they're playing their best basketball right now.
All right. Is SGA the MVP once again this season?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's really a conversation. You're talking about a guy who's having, Adam, arguably the most efficient 30 points per game season as a guard in the NBA's history. Who was first in the league on jump shot field goal percentage, Adam?
in NBA history?
No, this season.
This season?
Yeah.
It's not SGA.
It's not. He's
Kawhi
second.
Leonard.
He's second. It's Nikola Jokic.
Oh.
Which is kind of hard to believe considering Jokic is so massive. But SGA is second at 50% on his jump shots. And I also think, as much as we want to say, oh, the MVP is an individual award, the history of the MVP would tell you that's not true. It's partly a team award. You have to be a really good team to usually get that MVP spot. And the Thunder are the best team in basketball. 63-16. That win today would be their 41st in the West. 40-9 in the West is just ridiculous stuff. We'll see, but it feels like, Adam, it's going to be another year of MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the number 1 seed, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, I'm with you. Best player on best team typically is the formula. Let's get back to the Clippers here. John Collins, scale up, scale down, put him at different positions, out there with different guys. Doesn't matter. He's versatile enough to handle any role. And tonight he's back in the starting lineup for this Clippers team. I just like the ability to adjust that he has shown for this Clippers squad all season long.
Yeah, and something he talked to Lauren Rosen about in that game in Milwaukee. He said, it's just kind of been my role throughout my career, finding ways to adjust, to fit in, feel like his play style is really versatile. And it is. He's been asked to do so many different things for this Clipper team and has done them at an elite level. So I think for the Clippers, they're going to need a big performance out of John Collins. He has to be excellent in this ball game. But at the same time, Adam, the Clippers have to come in with that same mental focus that they did earlier this season. That's going to be really key. When they played OKC in this building back in November, they had a great start to that game, and then it kind of faded off. Can you hold on to that great start? And another thing that kind of bodes the Clippers' way, Adam, OKC's 3-5 on the second night of a back-to-back on the road. 3-5. That means 5 of their 16 losses have come on the road on the second night of a back-to-back. Almost a third of them.
Turns out back-to-backs are hard, kids.
So if you had to pick the perfect situation to face the Thunder, it would be on the road on the second night of a back-to-back. Now, they didn't change hotels, so I don't know, what kind of road back-to-back this is, but opportunity here for the Clippers.
Didn't change hotels, cities, time zones, but still, a back-to-back tonight.
Pretty much the same for the Clippers and the Thunder, but that's okay.
We talked about Kawhi Leonard. He needs to be all-NBA first team. The all-defensive first team needs to have Chris Dunn on it, and the Clippers are making his case tonight. He's 5th in the NBA in steals at 124, and you can go through all the accolades, but it's exactly what Coach Lou mentioned last night and why he'll be in the starting lineup moving forward. He's the tone setter for this team. He's that guy that reminds you of the way you're supposed to play defense out there, and there's no replacement for that.
There isn't. And he really continues to be the guy who the guys rally around because he plays so hard, because he plays with so much force and aggression on the offensive end. It just feels like when Chris Dunn is playing at that elite level, the rest of the team really follows his lead. And that's been big for the Clippers this season because there has been a drop-off at him when he is starting versus when he's not starting. And the Clippers just need him to have all of that energy that he can bring. I thought the mnemonic that Jeff Van Gundy wrote on the shirts, do we have one around here?
I got one.
You got to read this to the people.
It's a little bit different than the one we saw.
It's pretty electric.
At practice in the preseason. Chris Dunn, the acronym here, denies and disrupts. The U, unites and inspires. The first N, never underestimate the impact. The second, no, you don't want that smoke.
Nah.
Chris Dunn for all NBA defensive team. Pretty awesome to see this. The Clippers putting out the campaign. And his play does plenty of the talking for him, but it's good to see when your team and your organization rallies behind you a little bit.
Yeah, and they have to because this is a Clipper team that it wouldn't be in the top 20 on defense without Chris Dunn. He does so much for him. He essentially plays an Ed Reed role for this Clipper defense. The way he plays that back line, disrupts things for the Clippers on that side of the ball, gets inside of passing lanes, just so good for this Clipper team. And I think the other thing, Adam, is there's a part of this defense for the Clippers that is inspired by his play. And he really does elevate everybody on the floor. And that can't go unnoticed. It's a big reason. I believe the stat on here is he leads the NBA in effective. Come on, Carlo. I'll find it.
Is it the glasses?
No, yeah.
They're not thick enough?
I can't see.
Honestly, it was a little bit small for me here. I got to put on. Here, let me give you a flashlight.
There we go.
There we go. Oh. The light.
I can't find it.
Joey
I can't find it.
Kimball
It's okay.
probably has it
It's
somewhere.
Okay. There was a stat on the video board when you're walking into the plaza today on defensive estimated plus minus. I think he's like top 5 in the league.
The EPM. The EPM.
EPM. Oh, first on the Clippers in estimated defense plus minus. There we go. See, Joey, I was like staring at it, and I needed Joey to point it out. I'm becoming too reliant on this guy over here. My goodness.
All right, more Clippers here because I do have JC as my player to watch.
Jesus
tonight.
Christ?
John Collins.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that would have been a crazy player.
He's the one watching us.
Oh,
typically.
yeah, fair. That's true.
John Collins, player to watch. Who's your player to watch tonight, Carlo?
That's a good pick, Adam.
And it can't be Kawhi Leonard either because Lauren Rosen took him.
Yeah, well.
But her logic was pretty strong. Like,
that's great.
This is a battle of all NBA first-team guys.
If you steal and your logic's good, it's still against the law. Still against the law. So, you know what? It's against the law. I think we should void her player to watch pick.
Okay.
And fine her $100,000.
Vindictive. Easy, Adam Silver.
I'm going with Benedict Mathurin. Clippers need offense in this one. No Darius Garland. He's got to get to the free throw line. He needs to be active on that side of the ball. And I think also, Adam, he has to play the balanced style that he's played. You got to combine a couple of the games he's played, right? You want him to be a ball mover like he did against Milwaukee. At the same time, be aggressive and get downhill. Maybe get some of these elite Thunder defenders into foul trouble. Joey Kimball's going with Derek Jones Jr. Double-double in the last game. First double-double of his Clipper career.
Do you want to guess who Big Brother Jake Warner has? I'll give you one guess.
I know who it is. Brook Lopez.
The Brookie Monster. Clippers taking on OKC tonight here at Into a Dome. Tip-off.
Oh, my goodness.
8.5 minutes away. Carlo Menes is on the call. I'm not sure if he realized that yet, but he's about to. Coming up next, your keys to victory.
Cancel dinner.
I'm Adam Oslin, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day it's time to spend my thrills.
You can dream big and live large, but do it in a compact truck. A truck so versatile, so adventurous, it just won Motor Trend's Truck of the Year and the North American Truck of the Year. The Ford Maverick is everything you need with 42 miles per gallon at the best MSRP of its category. It's time to see Ford in a new light. Visit your Southern California Ford dealers today for the best deals.
Clippers fans, watching from the couch is fine, but the real show, that's in the arena. And when you gotta be there to catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the LA Clippers and the NBA, Ticketmaster has tickets available to every game. Even if you're making a last-minute decision, Ticketmaster's got you covered. And when you're in the building, you don't just see the highlights, you feel them. That no-look pass that makes the crowd gasp, that dunk that rattles the rim and shakes the arena, that buzzer beater that has everyone on their feet. And even if the fit checks off the court, that make you do a double take. So throw on your jersey, grab your crew, and lock in your tickets at Ticketmaster today. Because nothing beats being able to say you were there. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Clippers. Grab them before they're gone. Ticketmaster.com/Clippers. And we'll see you courtside, LA.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you can put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk. It is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Let's get back at it. This is LA Clippers basketball. Right here on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Clippers taking on the Thunder here at Into a Dome. Tip-off. Just 6 minutes away. Carlo Jimenez is on the call. Let's get to your keys to victory here. One would be get Kawhi involved early and often. Last night was his 55th straight game of having 20 points or more. He's only 2 behind Bob McAdoo, who had 57 straight games of 20 or more back in 1975. Get the clock going early and often. You're not winning without him in a game like this. But the Clippers, they have to share the rock. You try to go one-on-one too much against these defenders on the perimeter with the Oklahoma City Thunder, you will be turning it over a lot. In fact, this season, in games where the Clippers have 27 or more assists, the team is 13-3. And most recently achieved that when they had 30 assists up in Sacktown on Sunday night. So Joey Kimball had the number. The proof is in the pudding. They have to share the rock out there because Oklahoma City, they have maybe the best perimeter defense ever. I'm not kidding. In modern times where you have to guard more space than ever, nobody has been better than the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the airspace they take away from you, well, leaves you helpless at times, and it leads to a lot of turnovers. Take care of the basketball, but you got to share the rock. Sure-handed passes out there. Clippers, Thunder, here at Intuit Dome. Carlo Jimenez is on the call. Coming up next, I'm Adam Oslin. You've been listening to Clippers Countdown right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network.
All eyes on me. All eyes on me.
Counting it down. You've been listening to Clippers Countdown. The anticipation. Your pregame look at today's action on the LA Clippers Audio Network.
Tip time is here.
Stick around for tip-off in moments right here. This is LA Clippers basketball. AM 570 KLAC Los Angeles, 98.7 KYSR HD2 Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
Joey, make sure you get that.
Welcome to Los Angeles Clippers basketball.
I think this team is going to make a run.
Here comes Kawhi down Broadway. He slams it with the right hand. Kawhi Leonard.
I am the future.
And now,
here come the.
here's the voice of your LA Clippers,